The condition is for the logical operators. I'm giving some space to make it more readable for you guys. So else if the third condition, the W is equal to is less than 80 and it is greater than 70, so you got C grade. It is greater than or equal to 70. So print, semicolon is missing here. So you got C grade. And else if the last one, last or second last, because fail is left. So less than 70 and greater than or equal to 60. So print you are just pass. And the last else part, okay? If you are less than,
so no need, so the condition just fails, sir. It's just checking, sir.
clear? Save it. Save it, and now we will execute it. So you will see you are just passed. Why? Because you got the marks 67, and 67 is between the 60 and 70. So that statement will be executed. If suppose Sadullah got that much marks. So sorry, you are failed. Clear? So if you change the condition to 90, so you got A grade. Clear? So AND operator is checking both conditions, both side condition, to limit the value from 90 to 100, A grade, from 70 to 80, B grade. Sorry, from 80 to 90, B grade, from 70 to 80, C grade, and from 60 to 70 just passed, and the rest of that is fail, whatever the value is. Clear? Now we will use the switch operator. Clear? The switch operator, the switch reserve word. Have you used that? I'm making that as a comment. So we'll give you the file in the end. Program for defining different days of week. So I'm defining one variable, day. Clear? So day is equal to 1. Suppose the day is equal to 1. Now I'm using a condition here, switch, same like your C++, switch, and I'm giving it the variable day to that switch. Now the body of switch and the first case 1 full colon. Now after that print today is, so today is Saturday. Clear? Using the line, no need of using line break because one case will be executed. And in the end I'm using the break statement for case 2. Print today is Sunday, and use the break statement. So case 3 is Monday, Tuesday. Case 4. Case 5 is Wednesday. Thursday and Friday. Thursday and Friday. Case 6 and 7. And the last is for by default. If you give any invalid value, default print sorry you entered the wrong value. Now we will check this one, close the body of switch, save, and the value is 1, the day is 1, so we will see it Shafiq the kas dasal rabande bizate ke. So look at here. Today is Saturday. Saturday is the first day of the week. If you change the value to 7, so that is Friday. If you change the value to 8, so there are no 8 days in a week. So it will show you the default case. What is Shafiq? هذا دخوله. So sorry, you entered the wrong value because there are 7 days in a week. So if the values are other than the case, so it will display you the last default value, just like the last else part. Clear? Now I will show you that how to include another PHP program in your file. Or first of all, we will finish the operators, then I will show you. Yeah, operators are. So and is clear, the or is same. In or part, if any one of the condition is right, then it will be executed. Clear? Program. So we will use the function define. So with the help of define, we will define some values which those are fixed mathematically all over the world. The value of pi, iota, the value of eclipse, hyperbola, these things, their values are some fixed values in mathematics. So for that reason we define the function define. So how to define that? We will create a simple program to see the working of constant. If you could see here that the username is that, I'm using the username, suppose Ahmed. Clear? So I use the function define. I will create the same program, so you will get to know the idea of that. So with the help of concatenation operator, let me show you how it works. Outside the body of switch, I'm making it as a comment. So I'm writing the function define. Clear? So define, inside the bracket I'm writing the user, comma, the name, suppose that is Ahmed. Clear? Now in the second step I will just display print. Yes, semicolon is missing. So the user name is, use the concatenation symbol and use the word user. Clear? Just simply the word user. And if you want to give the line space, so there is no need of line space because all of the rest of the statements I make them as a comment. Save it and execute it. The username is Ahmad. Clear? What has happened inside the program? Look at here. Define. Define is a function. Inside the parenthesis of define, I defined the user. Clear? The user is a string, comma, Ahmad. On the left side, you will define the name which you will call in your program, which you will use the name, just like as your variable name. On the right side, you will assign the actual value which you are going to assign it to that temporary name or the name which you are using in define. Now, I displayed that the print the user name is concatenated with the word user. And what is user? User is a string which is already defined in a defined function. Clear? So if suppose I'm writing the value user, so I'm using the line break, forgive the line break space. Now again I'm defining one more function. This time I'm giving it the name value, comma. Suppose any fixed value, the value of anything, suppose 3.78 something, that is the value. The value is equal to, concatenate it with the word value. It's just value. Save it and execute it. So the value is that fixed value. Is it clear what are the constants? How to use the constants? We were discussing about the statements, the if-else statements. Now there is one more operator known as the ternary operator that work the same as your if-else operator, but that is easier to write. So I will create the program by using the if-else and the ternary operator. Result will be same. So I'm defining one variable with the name of GPA. Suppose your GPA is 3. Clear? And I'm writing if GPA is greater than or equal to 3. So what you should print? Print that you have been selected for suppose scholarship. Clear? For Kardan scholarship. That is for the if, and else is sorry, try next time. Good luck. Clear? So these are the two statements. Now GPA is 3. What will? Yeah, we forgot dollar sign. So dollar sign. So the program name was
OP.
clear. So that is equal to 3. So you are selected for scholarship. So you have been selected for scholarship. Clear? If you make the condition false, so it will show the second part. So I will create the same program with ternary operator. So if you change the condition to 2.5, let's suppose. So it will display, so sorry, try next time, good luck. Clear? Now I will create the same program but using the ternary operator. What is the ternary operator? So I'm making this program as comment. That will be here. I'm making it as a comment. and I'm defining the variable GPA is equal to it is equal to 3.5, suppose. Clear? And I'm defining here that one more variable, the text variable. Suppose the result variable, and which is equal to the GPA, the condition. If it is greater than or equal to 3, then question mark, you have been selected for Kardan scholarship. Clear? And after that, full colon. Full colon means the else part. Sorry. And semicolon. And after that, I will print the result. Print the result value. Save it, and we will see the working of that. Now, what is 3.5? So it means you are eligible. You are allowed for the scholarship to avail. So you have been selected for Kardan University scholarship. The if else and the ternary operator, they both are same. What is the difference? Now look at that. You define the GPA variable with 3.5, the value is 3.5. Now the ternary operator starts from here, from the bracket. Clear? There is no if part. So GPA is greater than, the condition will be inside the bracket. This question mark, this is the ternary operator. This will show you the if part, the true part. If the condition is true, then execute this statement, and after the full colon, if the condition become false, if this condition become false, then execute this one. Clear? So I just stored, if it is true or false, store it in a new variable named result and directly print it. You can directly write print here as well, but I just make a third step, store the true or false result in the result, and then display it by using the print statement. So you can use both of them, but you can see this statement, the second method, is saving your time. Clear? That is simple. That is the condition. After the condition, the true part, and after writing some string, full colon, and this will be your else part. Clear? If it is not visible, let me show you. This, in that your condition will came, and this question mark, the ternary operator, this is your true part, and after the full colon, this is your else part. So it will do the same work as if and else. Clear? So I'm creating one more PHP file. If you are including some already existing code like your C++, so I create one PHP file. So print clear? That is one file. Save it. Save it with the name of Kardan. Clear? And give it the type PHP. Save. And I will work in operator file, making it as a comment. The file name was Kardan. So I will use here the word include. Clear? You can write the one more word, include once. That one time include. I'm using the include first of all. So what you want to include? I want to include kardan.php. This one. Clear? Save it, and now I will execute this file. The second file is included in the first file. Clear?
But the file should be in the same directory.
Yeah, the file should be in the same directory because you are importing the PHP file inside your PHP code.
Both files need to be in the same directory.
Yeah, if you could see the code here, so the code is inside the PHP block. Clear? You can see the block, PHP block. It is inside the PHP block, so you can use here the PHP file.